Hey, come on now. We're not done yet. Our binge watching session is just getting started. Hold it right there, you bloody vampire. You're not getting away from me this time. Ah, Anderson, what a surprise. We were having such a nice time watching through one of my favorite series until you showed up. Right? What series? Dragon Ball? Well, actually, it's... I love Dragon Ball. Goku has always inspired me to be a better and stronger person. It's a shame he's a bad father, though. What did you just say? Piccolo is Gohan's real dad when you think about it. Plus, his voice in the sub is horrible. What version did you watch? DBZ Abridged. It's so much better than the original dub and sub. Faster, too. How dare you disrespect the original source material, you bloody vampire heathen! Oh man, did I scare you? I hope I did. Happy Halloween, everybody! I wanted October to be the month where I finally make an on-camera appearance because this is my absolute favorite time of the year. Sorry to all the Jolly posters out there. You guys get a close second, okay? Merry Christmas, Giggle Nose! This is kind of the look I wanted to go for a bit. I realize now, looking back on it, I do kind of look like someone from the Watch Dogs game or SpongeBob when he had the suds. But it's quite alright because we got ourselves a face covering, so that's kind of all I needed right now. This is a shorter video for the month, mainly because I'm still working on my bigger Halloween video that'll hopefully be out by the 31st. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How does this video relate to Halloween in the slightest? Anime fans are scary, and I should know because I am one of them.
Maybe you should try getting a job.
This video will mainly be focused on a different series, however, because DBZA has been beaten to the ground pretty much every single time an Abridged series is talked about. No, this time I'm going to be going over Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Let's dive into the rabbit hole. Hellsing is probably my second favorite anime series of all time. I have the Blu-ray of Hellsing Ultimate, the reprinted manga, the DVD of the 2001 Hellsing anime, and an original copy of Hellsing Volume 1 that is out of print and $70 right now. I know. Big money, guys, big money. I love vampires. So recently, while scrolling on Twitter, follow me there, by the way, I don't post anything. I was seeing people bring up the debate on whether Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is better than the original Ultimate anime. Knowing that people still bring up topics like this kind of piss me off. Because it's like, no. The original anime is always going to be the better version, like through and through. If you liked the abridged version, that's fine. Like it. I like it too. I find myself saying quotes from the Abridged series pretty much constantly. But being a brainlet and saying that Hellsing Ultimate Abridged was the only reason why Hellsing got popular in America is just completely false. This was one of the tweets that I saw, and reading through most of the replies led me to actually agree with majority of the responses. How are we going to sit here and still say that Hellsing Abridged is what saved the franchise? The series that had a long-running manga, that had a conclusion, that had a recognizable and memorable art style, and the series that got 2 anime adaptations. Come on! Basically, what I'm getting at is Hellsing is a pretty stable franchise and was far from being considered unknown. 2 of the volumes received awards in America, and the series has already excelled popularity in Japan. Not only that, but the series was already well recognized as one of the most popular modern vampire media out there. Today, even back then, if you just uttered the word Alucard, people would think of one of 2 things. One, they'd think of Alucard from Castlevania or Hellsing. He was that recognizable. Besides, why do you think they already decided to do a fandub of Hellsing? Because it was already popular at that time.
Well, that's not fair at all.
But then, the age of the fandubs started to unearth itself. Anime fans stormed to the internet to begin redubbing numerous anime around 2006. Ghost Stories is an already established icon in the anime community because of the absurdity of the English dub. This reason made both the sub and dub versions of Ghost Stories technically two entirely different series. When the US got the series, the dubbing team did whatever they felt like, thus giving us great lines such as,
"Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico! We need your help
People
here!"
in my house look like my father and my brother after 9 months or
Yeah, boogity, diggity, 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 diggity. Think of a big black man chasing you!
Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
Yo, Sensei, dig. What's haps on the crabs with snaps?
Cracker.
This became the first of many fan dubs, and soon more popular series would eventually start to get their own fan dubs. That is, if copyright didn't get to them first. Series such as Sword Art Online, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Naruto, Dragon Ball, all got abridged series made of them. They were the result of a collection of people who liked the franchises and wanted to make something fun as an appreciation for them. TeamFourStar is a channel filled with incredible creative minds that dominated the abridged scene with both DBZA and Hellsing Abridged. As DBZA was still going and even being on hiatus at times, Hellsing Ultimate Abridged was also supporting their backbone.
You know what I love about this show? We finished it.
Oh, that's true. We finished successfully.
When we first started it, we kind of, like, I remember that, I think it was Ben who actually challenged you, like, you can't make a comedy out of Hellsing.
So the genuine sentiment was you could make fun of anything but Hellsing Ultimate. That seems impossible for not only the reasoning of the plot being absolutely batshit insane, but the animation. Hellsing Ultimate was a fantastic thing to jump into because it was so different from DBZA. It has darker themes, it has grittier themes, it has themes that are not DBZ. We had the advantage that the show was done before we started. We knew the finish, we knew how it ended, and it was 10 episodes. So
Yeah,
it's a much tighter plot, even though the plot itself goes up its own ass twice.
Again, if Ghost Stories got an original dub that stayed true to the Japanese official release, nobody would have really talked about it. That is an example of an abridged or a fan dub that saved a series. To this day, meme accounts still post about the Ghost Stories dub in out-of-context clips, never the sub. The abridged version of Hellsing still gets quoted about, but usually there's always a mention of the original anime, not just the abridged version. What didn't help was that the series ended up attracting the wrong type of fan base to Hellsing. The issue is that it's clear there are still many people who have only seen the abridged version and have become biased to the original series. Like, I doubt there are people who even know that Hellsing even had an anime in 2001, only Ultimate, which is okay because Ultimate is what stays true to the manga fully. Hellsing has so many moving and eloquent quotes, but if you go to any comment of a Hellsing video, you'll just find lists upon lists of quotes from the abridged series. This isn't really a bad thing, no. In the end, it actually shows how impactful the abridged series really was. What made Hellsing Ultimate Abridged special in its own way was that the series pretty much kept the characters and story one-to-one, which made it feel like another dub option. Of course, they have stated that the first episode did not age well, but the project kept getting better each episode, and the ending felt special.
So I want to point out, this show is especially its first couple episodes are a product of its time. And it was literally the show where we're like, okay, no, we're going as pitch black humor as we possibly can. And, you know, to the very end, we kept that pitch black humor. We did not shy away from things like violence, from all that shit. But early on, you're definitely going to see some stuff that hasn't aged incredibly well, and we own up to that.
It's not only that the jokes are edgy, it's that they're lazy.
Yeah.
A couple of the jokes in the first episode are fucking lazy, and some of them, and I will admit, because we wanted to get it over the finish line.
It would be a complete understatement to say that Hellsing Abridged didn't help with making Hellsing more popular in America. Of course it did! The series most definitely introduced new people to Hellsing and helped spread the word, but it wasn't the sole reason it got popular. it was already thriving. This just goes to show that there are still many anime fans out there who still don't understand something being popular when it isn't mainstream. Many Abridged fans are okay, but some still end up quoting or even arguing about it online against people without proper knowledge. These are the fans that cause problems. Unfortunately, with these things, you tend to not have any control over your fans. If you prefer watching an abridged anime a little more than the original, more power to you. Who am I to tell you what to enjoy? Just don't go around telling people and new fans that this is the proper way to consume the media. That just makes you look like the dumbass. Abridged anime have done a lot for the anime community. They brought tons of people together, and they helped introduce tons of new people to a specific series. Abridged anime can even help generate a little more interest in a specific series to people by being a little more accessible, like being watchable on YouTube. And they can even be impactful with the level of writing put into them. Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is that impactful series. I believe it has done so much for the Hellsing community, more good than bad, and I'm proud to be a Hellsing fan and enjoy it. Each time I revisit Hellsing, I always make sure to go back and rewatch the full thing. Even when one of my own friends or another person asks me how to get into Hellsing, I always tell them to watch Ultimate first, then the Abridged, then 2001. I would be more than happy to make an entire video talking about the entirety of Hellsing, or even going over Hellsing Ultimate Abridged fully as well. But this was just something to rant about for now. What's my verdict? Go watch Hellsing, go watch the Abridged, all of it, please. Oh, and please go watch my channel interview. Please, I need money.
It's Yanni.
And Luke.
With the weather report.
Hey, didn't we lose?
We sure did. Hey bro, what's that weird thing eating your head?
Ah, and you're on fire.
Oh, fuck, I'm looking at myself in the camera. Shit.